Hey guys, it's your girl Zoe, and today we are back at it with another oral report. Today we are talking about the unique and interesting sea cucumber. Let's go! Starting off with content, we have a total of 6 topics to talk about today. Starting off with introduction, then their anatomy, their habitat, how they clean the oceans, their defense mechanism, and finally, regenerating animals. Introduction. What's a sea cucumber? A sea cucumber is a marine animal that belongs in the class Halothuridia. They are ectoderms and are related to sea urchins and starfish. They play a crucial role in marine ecosystems by recycling nutrients and are sometimes considered a cuisine in fancy restaurants. Have you eaten a sea cucumber before? Comment down below. Next up is a sea cucumber anatomy. They have a soft cylindrical body about 2 to 200 centimeters long and are 1 to 20 centimeters thick. They usually are a dark dull color and often warty, resembling a cucumber. This is what they look like, a bit spiky, but cute. If you look under, they have 5 lobes of tube feet stretching from the mouth to the anus. They use their anal opening for discharging waste and breathing. They also have retractile tentacles surrounding their mouth that are used for eating. Here are some extended knowledge. Tube feet is to attach themselves to the bottom of the ocean so they can move around the sea floor, while retractile tentacles is to bring food in. When they sense danger, they will close the tentacles into their bodies. If they lose one, it will regrow in about 3 weeks. And something that's not on the slides is what they eat. They eat mud that contains nutrients and microscopic marine animals, as well as algae. Here is a sea cucumber habitat. There are about 1,200 species. They live in salt water near or on the sea floor, sometimes half buried in the sand. They can be found in every ocean, usually in more shallow parts, although there are rare species that live in deep waters. Ocean is just a big picture. If we look deeper, they usually live in seagrass or coral reef ecosystems, ranging from the depth of 20 meters. Why are they called the janitors of the ocean? Well, they are filter feeders, which means they pass sand through their bodies and filter out little organisms hiding inside. In this process, sea cucumbers also crush sand and shells, which leads to a positive effect for the ocean. They also eat dead plants and animals on the sea floor. In their bodies, these are broken down into essential nutrients. Next is sea cucumber defense mechanism. When threatened, they sometimes discharge sticky white threads called Cuvierian tubules that act like glue and entangle their enemies. Other times, they can mutilate their bodies, meaning they violently contract their muscles and jettison some of their internal organs. For example, if you step on one, they'll explode with white sticky stuff on the inside. Those are usually their internal organs, but don't worry, they will regrow in about 2 to 3 weeks. Finally, we're here to talk about regenerating animals, starting off with the flatworm. They can regenerate their bodies even after losing 90% of it. For example, if they have their heads and their whole body, for example, somebody accidentally eats half of it but doesn't eat the head, then they can still regrow it, which is really cool. Next up is axolotls, which can regenerate no matter how old it is. And just like the sea cucumber, they can replace internal organs like the gut and the heart. Finally, personally, I think is the most cool is the zebrafish. They can regenerate they can regenerate everything from fins to the spinal cord, retina, heart, kidneys, and even parts of the brain. Okay, this is for today's slide, but before we end, we have some words for the day, which are some harder words that you guys might not know. Starting off with Holothuroidea. The class Holothuroidea, also known as sea cucumbers, comprises species that are ecologically and economically important on a global scale. Next up is echinoderms, any of a variety of invertebrate animals belonging to the phylum Echinodermata, characterized by a hard spiny covering or skin. Finally, Cuvierian tubules. They thwart attacks by creating a sticky network composed of elongated tubules within which the potential predator is entangled in a matter of seconds and thus immobilized. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully I'll post in about 2 to 3 weeks. See you next time. And if you like my content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Bye!